Our top story tonight, a man injured badly following the use of a firework. His injury so severe he has lost his hand.
And one of more than a dozen people have been badly injured in just the past 24 hours. Tonight, our Don Grenice is joining us from Nebraska Medicine, where many of the victims have gone for help. Don?
John and Mallory, we're getting updates from that injured man's friends and family. They sent us this picture of Justin Noah, saying he's been in surgery today and is doing okay, but he's still listed in serious condition. He was making a homemade explosive last night that would create a loud boom with gunpowder, but it went off too soon. And as we said, he lost his hand and hurt his left eye. The promising news that his family is sharing is that he can see out of both eyes today. He's not the first and not the last person that will be in the ER this weekend with reports of firework-related injury. So we're talking to experts today about how you can keep yourself safe while celebrating.
Kids want things that they can blow up but have minimal cleanup.
So they're checking out the array of options at a local stand. Fire officials say it's a good place to start, but being cautious and safe doesn't end with the purchase.
Don't combine fireworks. Don't try to empty one out and put it in another thing. Don't put the fireworks in a container that it's not designed to do. All those, what we'd like to think are common sense things that people tend to forget once they get the excitement of shooting off the fireworks.
Basically, stick to the ones you can buy that come with clear instructions and safety warnings and read them.
If somebody's going to be drinking, don't let them handle fireworks.
Treat it like driving. Once you're drinking, you're not making clear choices or decisions, which could lead to mistakes and injury.
We keep our pets in the house, and any other animals we keep away.
Another smart choice is to keep an eye on small children. For them, the pretty lights can be distracting from the danger of a spark flying the wrong direction. Location is also key. If you live in a busy neighborhood, find a wide open space away from buildings and vehicles.
We encourage people in a nice wide open area. Concrete is great. If there's a parking lot, as long as you clean up after yourself, is good.
And thanks to all the recent rain, firefighters say the grass is moist enough that the brush fires are less of a concern. If you keep all these things in mind, the results should be visually rewarding. Here at Nebraska Medicine, they've seen 15 patients overnight with firework-related injuries. 4 of those were severe, involving hand injuries and burns. John and Mallory, tonight is the last night for people to light all of these off, so they just want to keep these reports as a word of caution.
A very good reminder as we're heading into the nighttime hours. Thank you, Don Grenice, reporting live.